Well, hello and welcome to Astrology Chat here at Metaphysical Round Table or Readings at the Round Table, depending on where you're watching this from. I'm Jennifer, and my co host today is the lovely and sweet, ever present Jasmine, the little brown and white ball right there. It is a chilly day today in Georgia, but it's quite beautiful outside. So the cats are roaming, and Jasmine's had her fill of watching the reality show that is the cat door that I've installed in my office. So she just treats it like it's a reality TV show as she just watches. Where are they going? What are they doing? Are they fighting? What's going on? I'm telling you, it's fun. It's fun being here. All right. So this is for the week of December 5th through the 11th. And I just want to say this is a week that I may be staying in as much as possible. This is definitely not a week that I'm going to be out at Costco, that I'm going to be Christmas shopping at Target or Walmart or TJ Maxx. This is a week that this particular lady, you guys do you, but this particular lady is staying home and staying out of the public as much as possible. Let me tell you why. So, this is a this is an action-packed week. We have full moon in Gemini on December 7th, and all the times that I'm saying in this show is Eastern Standard Time. So I just so that I don't have to keep repeating them. So we have the full moon in Gemini on at 11:08 p.m. on December 7th. That's when it hits its peak. The moon actually enters Gemini on December 6th at 3:49 p.m. and doesn't go into Cancer until December 9th at 2:49 a.m. So we have about 2.5 days ish of this moon in Gemini. Gemini is also hosting Mars right now. I know. Mars is retrograde. Again, crazy stuff. So we have Mars in Gemini, which is it's a little tough to take for a lot of people because Mars in Gemini is very revealing. And think about it. Think about all the stuff that you found out since like August. Like all the stuff that's just been revealed to you that maybe happened last year or the year before, or maybe even stuff that's like global. Or, I mean, we're all nosy. We all watch TMZ, right? Or Entertainment Tonight. Okay, I do. I'll just go ahead and tell you. So we all watch these things and we're all finding things out, right? We're all finding things out in our personal lives, with our companies, with our businesses, with our career paths, whatever, even with our relationships and a lot of our friendships too. So while we have this Mars and Gemini happening, Mars in Gemini is very illuminating. It's, again, where we find things out. Mars retrograde in Gemini is like a heavy, heavy dose of it. It's just, look it up. Historically speaking, we had I think it was like the end of 2007, the beginning of 2008 when we had the mortgage crisis and all of these mortgage companies that had to be bailed out and all this stuff going on. Mars retrograde Gemini. Mhm. And Merry Christmas. Yeah. So, not only do we have Gemini hosting the full moon, which is usually an awesome full moon, but we have Mars in Gemini as well. So, while both of them are in Gemini, we have the moon going conjunct Mars. Again, normally when the moon is conjunct Mars, we've got a lot of passionate energy, right? We've got a lot of passion going on. This time we do have passion going on, but it's the sour side of passion. We're seeing more of the aggression. We're seeing more of the harshness because don't forget, anger is a form of passion. So we also have this really harsh energy, this really aggressive undertone that's going on. Not only that, typically when the moon is conjunct Mars, everything is scattered for us. Like our focus is really scattered. We're trying to juggle our to-do list. We're trying to multitask everything with work and home, and just it's all over the place. So we feel really overwhelmed during this time. So that happens on December 7th. Mars is conjunct the moon. Yay. I know. Isn't that great? Now, on the 8th, we have the sun in opposition of Mars. I just want to add that in, just like that. The sun is in opposition of Mars. So, we're looking at a lot of quarrels. We're looking at a lot of quarrels. We're looking at a lack of focus. We're looking at a lack of drive, and we feel competitive. We feel very, very competitive for things that are maybe just trivial, but we feel really competitive and just like, mine, mine. I mean, I'm just thinking of my kids. So this is really going to be fun. Uh-huh. So the other thing is, when the sun is in opposition of Mars, we're constantly having to redirect our energy back to our tasks, back to our goals, back to our jobs, back to the laundry or grocery shopping. We're constantly having to redirect. This is going to be very evident in this opposition on the 8th. The sun opposing Mars, Mars conjunct the moon. There's a lot of scattered energy, there's a lot of redirection. It's going to take a lot of our energy just to get things done. So I say all of that to say, take a breath during this time. You're going to feel overwhelmed. There's going to be a lot of just like, and this is not a good time to feel competition, because everybody's looking for like Christmas presents, everybody's looking for Hanukkah gifts, everybody's looking for the holiday presents that they want to get done and taken care of so that they can enjoy the rest of their month. So this is not necessarily the time to bring up arguments. This is not the time to get on social media and start an argument. This is not the time to get like in a text and say, I really hate that dress you were wearing. This is not the time for it. This is not the time for it. There's a lot of aggressive energy in the air. We're all in a place of like quarreling. All of our energy is all over the place. Our focus is all over the place. So let's just take a deep breath. Everybody collectively together, right? We can get through this. It's only for a few days. That's part of the good news. The other good news is we have bookending this moon in Gemini period from December 6th to the 9th. We have Mercury going into Capricorn on December 6th. And we have Venus going into Capricorn on December 9th. So bookending this I can't even say it. Bookending this moon in Gemini period, we have some really good stuff happening. When Mercury goes into Capricorn, Mercury gets focused. Wow, I keep hitting my microphone. Mercury gets focused. Mercury in Capricorn is practical, patient, resourceful, and again, very focused. This is a useful time. It's great for communication. Venus in Capricorn, Venus goes into Capricorn on the 9th. Venus in Capricorn is comfort and happiness in relationships. So if you're having some issues with people in your family, your spouse, your kids, your friends, your coworkers, whatever, this is a great time for some of the creases to get ironed out and for some of the things to really like be okay and maybe even get healed. This is a great time of like kind of coming back together if there's been a rift in any of your relationships. This is a great time of sort of like just like stitching it back up, healing it back up with Venus and Capricorn. So that's good. It's going to last for several weeks. Yay. But while the moon is in Gemini, this is going to be a tight couple of days, 2.5 days. Yeah. I would honestly say until the moon safely moves into Leo, where we're really going to be clear of that energy of the Mars and moon conjunction. I would say the moon moving into Leo is really going to help us because the moon is getting more and more distant from that conjunction that it had with Mars. So, just to tell you, I personally am trying to just be done with all of my grocery shopping and just stay out of public for a couple of days. It is not possible for everyone. It truly is not. I am lucky enough that I work from home. However, we do have voting on December 6th here in Georgia. So I'm really like interested to see what happens during this time period, but all I can do is pray for peace and tell everyone this is a great time to stay in your lane. This is a great time to mind your business and not step into other people's stuff. You know, if somebody says something on social media that you don't agree with, just walk away from it. Just just say, "Okay," and keep scrolling. This is not the time to create a big beef. We don't need this kind of energy right now. What we need to do collectively is just put together some peace out there and say, we can make this happen. But I'm telling you, this is a very aggressive time. This is a lot of harsh energy. So if you know that you have, that you usually want to say things back to people when they are not kind to you, this may be the time that you just put some duct tape over your mouth or just don't go out in public if you can. I know, I'm kidding. Please don't put duct tape on your mouth. This is a totally sarcastic moment from me. And y'all know how much I am like completely sarcastic and just yeah, funny. Well, I think I'm funny. I mean, a lot of people don't think I'm funny. Can you believe that? I am so delightful. Please don't go out there and say nasty things on social media. It will come back on you. This is not great energy. Please don't go out there and start fights over the latest Cabbage Patch Kid that was from the 80s. Um and Walmart, please just everybody, we're going to get through this. We just need to stay in our lane. We need to remain calm and we need to breathe. Okay? Can we do that? And it's okay. I mean, I understand, but just don't get arrested. I don't have bail money. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate your support, especially on my new channel readings at the round table, which has just been a tremendous amount of fun for me to do. Um, don't forget to watch your readings at the round table, the weekly zodiac, the monthly numerology, and of course I've got some new reviewed shows coming out as well. Since my family has finally healed from the flu, I feel like I'm back and I've got like all my videos ready to go. So you know, it's just kind of awesome. So thank you guys so much. I hope you've had a wonderful fall. I hope you have a great winter. You're going to see more of me because like I said, everybody's back on track now. We got through the flu. So, this is going to be a tough week, but I think we can manage it. I think we're going to be great because we got some better stuff happening later in December. I know. Stuff to look forward to, right? I mean, you know, like Mercury retrograde. Shh, 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 shh. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All right. I will catch you later. And until I see you again, you guys get out there and make your magic. Bye.